Hi guys, good day. It's me, Teacher MJ. Our topic for today class, it's all about percentage increase and decrease. So without further ado, let's do this topic. Now the next part of our video class is we're going to complete the table below in which we're told to find the increase in value as well as the percentage increase. So if you want to learn more about this one class, I will just put the link on the description down below. So let's focus first class on percentage increase and decrease. Now, sir, what is percentage increase? Now, percentage increase class measures the amount of increase in comparison to the original value expressed as percentage. And this will be the formula class of percentage increase. So we have percent increase or percentage increase. I will just write the symbol class since we don't have enough space. So percent increase equals new value. So V here represents for the value. New value minus original value divide original value times 100. So once again class, you need to master the formula for percent increase. New value minus original value divide original value times 100. So let's start with example number 1. What is the percentage increase if the original value is 50 and the new value is 75? Of course, once again, if you're dealing with problem solving, you need to understand the problem. So in this scenario class, we know that the original value from 50, it becomes to 75. Therefore, there is an increase. So first thing, you need to write down the given. Given, so we have original value, I will just put OV class, original value, that will be 50, and the new value that is 75. So from 50, it becomes 75. And then simply substitute this value class in this given formula. So percent increase equals our new value, we have 75. 75 minus original value, that's 50, divide original value, that is 50, and then times 100. Alright, so 75 minus 50, once again subtract first, 75 minus 50, that is 25, divide 50 times 100. So once again class, divide first before you multiply it by 100. So 25 divided by 50, if the teacher will allow you to use calculator, that would be a good thing for your class. You can just simply divide, then multiply it by 100, you will get the answer class. But if the teacher will not allow you to use calculator, you need to do it manually class. Let's do it manually class, just in case the teacher will not allow you to use calculator. So 25 divide 50. So 25 divided by 50, of course, that cannot be. So we need to add 1 0. Now, once you add 1 0 class, this decimal point, you also put that on the top. You align class. Okay, you add 1 0, and this will be decimal point, and then you add 1 0. So you also add decimal point on the top, and then you align class. And you think this one class, instead of 25.0, you think this one as 250. So that would be 250 divided by 50. Of course, that would be 5, right? Because 5 times 50, that would be 250. Let's double check. 50 times 5. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 5 is 25. 250. Alright, so this will be 5 times 50, that would be 250, and then subtract 250 minus 250, that would be 0. So therefore, our answer is 0.5. So this will be 0.5, and then you multiply it by 100. So 0.5 times 100. Now, once you multiply class, a decimal times 100, just simply move decimal point class left to right twice. Okay, just simply move this one decimal point left to right. And that would be your answer class. That would be 50%. Okay, once again class, change decimal to percent. Because percent class, it means per 100. When you multiply this decimal by 100, just simply move decimal point class left to right twice. And you will get the answer class. Once again, 0.5. When you multiply it by 100, just simply move this decimal point left to right twice. 1, then 2. So this will be 50. Okay, and then the decimal point will be here after 0. So that will be 50%. That's it class. That's the answer for number 1, 50%. Easy, right? For number 1. So if the teacher class will ask what would be the increase value, okay, increase in value, just in case that the teacher will ask for the increase in value, of course, that would be 75 minus 50. The answer is 25. So the increase in value, that would be 25. But the percentage increase, that would be 50%. So I hope it's clear for you guys. Increase in value, that's 25. Subtract 75 minus 50, that would be 25, increase in value. But the percentage increase, that would be 50%. Alright, now just in case class, you have your calculator, we can use our calculator. So let me just use my cell phone here. So this will be 25 divided by 50. 25 divide 50. Of course, that will be 0.5. Then you multiply it by 100. You will get 50. And then you put percent. That will be 50% class. That's it class. All set for number 1. So let's have another example class for percentage increase. Last one example. Alright, so let's have example number 2. The monthly salary of Mr. De La Cruz is changed from 12,800 pesos to 13,284 pesos. What is the percentage change in his salary? So once again, you write down the given. So the given, we have original value 12,800 and it was changed to 13,284. So therefore, original value, that would be that is, what's the answer class? That's correct. That would be 12,800. And the new value, so new value, that would be 13,284. Alright, and the increase in value, just in case class, the teacher will ask what would be the increase in value. Increase in value. So what would be the answer class? That's correct. Just simply subtract this one. 13,284 minus 12,800. So 13, let's subtract class. Let's do it manually. 284 minus 12,800. So 4 minus 0, that's 4. Bring down 4. 8 minus 0, that's 8. 2 minus 8, that cannot be. Borrow 1, this becomes 2. This becomes 12. 12 minus 8, that's 4. 2 minus 2 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. So that would be 484. So that's the increase in value plus 484. Alright, since we have the original value, we have the new value and the increase in value, we can now solve for this one, the percentage increase. Alright, so new value, we have 13,284 minus 12,800 divide original value, that's 12,800, then times 100. Do not forget class, multiplied by 100. So 13,284 minus 12,800, that would be 484, right? We subtract that a while ago for the increase in value. So 484 divide 12,800 times 100. Alright, so simply use our calculator class. It's very hard for us to do it manually because these are large numbers. So let's use our calculator. So I hope class, in this scenario class, the teacher will allow you to use calculators because these are large numbers class. You can use your cell phone or you can have your scientific calculator. Alright, so 484 divide 12,800. So you will have 0.378. After 8, that's 1. So we will have 4 decimal place value class. So let me just write it here class for you not to be confused. 0.03781. So once again class, we need to have at least 4 numbers for the decimals, including the 0 class, of course. We need to have 4 numbers for the decimals. So 0.0378. After 8, that's 1. So 1, we need to round down, right? Once again, we need to have 4 decimal places, class. If you have example like this, class, you need to have at least 4 decimal numbers. Okay, 4 decimal numbers, class. So, including 0, class. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, since after 8, that's 1, we need to round down. Simply copy 8, class. If this is 5, example, class, if this is 5, of course, this will be 9, class. 0.0379 if this is 5. Now, since a while ago, we have 8, and the next number for 8 is just 1. So, we need to round down. Simply copy 8. Alright, and then multiply this 1 by 100. And when you multiply this 1 by 100, simply move the decimal point left to right twice. Okay, 1, then 2. Therefore, our answer, class, will be... Okay, we don't have enough space, class. Our answer will be... I will just put it here. Our answer will be 1, 2. That would be 3.5 3.78%. That's it, class. 3.78% is the increase. All set for example number 2, class. I hope you understand that one, class. If you have some questions, especially class with this decimals, feel free to leave a comment, class, on the comment section down below. That's it, class. That's the answer for example number 2. 3.78%, and the increase in value, that's 484. That's it. So let's discuss now the percentage decrease. Now let's talk about percentage decrease. Sir, what is percentage decrease? Percentage decrease measures the amount of decrease in comparison to the original value expressed as percentage. And this will be the formula, class. We have percent decrease. I will just write the symbol, class. Percentage decrease or percent decrease, since we don't have enough space, is equal to the amount of decrease divide the original value times 100. So once again, let's have example number 1 for us to understand this one. What is the percentage decrease if the original value is 150 and the new value is 120? Once again, class, first step, you write down the given. So given, we have original value, so OV, I will just put OV, class, original value, that would be equal to 150. Alright, and we have the new value, so new value, that would be 120. So once again, class, for you to use the formula, you need to get the amount of decrease. So to get the amount of decrease, so amount of decrease, alright, so amount of decrease, so that would be the original value minus the new value for us to get the amount of decrease. So original value minus the new value. So original value, class, that's 150 minus the new value, that's 120. Therefore, the amount of decrease, that would be, what's the answer, class? That's correct, that would be 30. So the amount of decrease, that would be 30. Now, once you have the amount of decrease, go ahead, class. We can now simply substitute this value in our formula. So percent decrease, so amount of decrease, that's 30. So 30 divided by original value. Once again, class, you always divide the original value. Original value, that's 150. And then multiplied by 100. So in this scenario, class, can we do it manually? Can we divide 30 by 150 manually? Yep, we can actually do it manually because these are not large numbers. So let's do it manually, class. 30 divide 150. Can we divide 30 by 150? Nope, we cannot divide. So add 1 0. Add 1 0. Now, once you add another 0, you also add point here on the top. You align. And you think this one, class, as 300. 300 divide 150. Of course, that would be 2, right? Because 2 times 150, that would be 300. Subtract. This is 0. So this will be 0.2. Okay, once again, 30 divided by 150, that would be 0.2. Alright, so this is 0.2 times 100. So 0.2 times 100, once again, just simply move decimal point from left to right twice, and then you will get the percent. So 0.2 times 100, simply move decimal point 2 places left to right, class. 1, then 2. This will be the point. You add 0, that would be 20%. Alright, so this is 20, then you put percent. 0.2 times 100, that would be 20, then you put percent. That's it, class. That's the answer for number 1. Percent decrease, that is 20%. So let's check using our calculator if we have the same answer. Alright, so let's use our calculator. So 30 divide 150. Yep, that's correct. That's 0.2 multiplied by 100. That's correct. That is 20. So that would be 20%. All set, class, for example number 1. So that's the thing there, class. If you're dealing with percent, okay, percentage decrease, you need to get the amount of decrease. And once you get the amount of decrease, you simply divide that one to the original value and you multiply it by 100. Alright, let's have example number 2, class. Alright, so let's have example number 2. Jake reduces his monthly spending from 5,600 pesos to 4,500 pesos. What is the percent decrease in his monthly spending? Once again, class, if you're dealing with problem solving, you understand the problem. Now, once you understand the problem, class, you write down the given. So given we have original value, so I will just put OV, original value, that would be 5,600. Of course, class, we know that this is a percent decrease because Jake reduces his monthly spending from 5,000, it becomes 4,500. And the new value, that would be 4,500 pesos. Alright, and then, once again, you need to get the amount of decrease for us to solve with regards to this formula. So, amount of decrease. So, how to get the amount of decrease? Just get the difference, class, original value minus the new value. So, amount of decrease, that would be original value minus the new value. So, original value, that's 5,600 minus the new value, that's 4,500. What's the answer, class? 5,600 minus 4,500. What's the answer, class? That's correct. That would be 1,100 pesos. Alright, so 1,100 pesos for the amount of decrease. So once you have the amount of decrease, go ahead, class. We can now solve with regards to this formula, finding percent decrease or percentage decrease. So we have amount of decrease, that's 1,100 pesos. So let's label 1,100 and then original value, class. Once again, you always divide this one, class, by the original value. Original value, that's 5,600 times 100. So once again, class, if you have examples like this, class, you have large numbers, you need to use the calculator, class, because it will take time, class, if you do it manually, because these are large numbers. So I hope, class, that your teacher will allow you to use calculator, especially, class, if you have this kind of numbers. These are large number, class. It will take time if you do it manually. So 1,100 divide 5,600. So this will be 0.1964. Then after 4, that's 2. Once again, we need to have 4 decimal numbers. 19642. So after 4, that's 2. Therefore, we need to round down. Simply copy 4. 1964. Then after 4, that's 2. Since this is 2, we need to round down. Simply copy 4. And then multiplied by 100. Alright, so once again, class, it depends on your teacher, class, if how many decimal numbers. But for me, class, it's better to have 4 decimal numbers for you to have near to exact answer, class. So it's up to your teacher, class, because there are some teachers that they will allow you 3 decimal numbers or 2 decimal numbers. So it's up to your teacher, class. But for me, class, it's better to have 4 decimal numbers for you to have near the exact answer, class. Alright, so 0.1964 times 100, just simply move the decimal point left to right twice. So 1, 2, this will be 19.64%. That's it, class. All set for example number 2. So once again, class, I hope you learned something new today, class, with regards to percentage increase and decrease. If you like this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. You share it to your friends and to your classmates, class, so that we can help more students, especially, class, for those students who are really struggling, class, in solving math problems. Once again, this is Teacher MJ. Have a great day, class. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.